Welcome Jhai Keeton from the city of Jackson. He is the Deputy Director of Economic Development. Hey, Jhai.
Good morning, Paul. How are you?
I'm so happy to have you here. I'm doing well and excited about the things that are going on in the city of Jackson and the work that you're doing to help make that possible. Just jumping right
Absolutely.
in to this weekend's Tech Jackson happening
Mhm.
downtown Jackson. Tell me a little more about the impetus of that program and what we'll see this weekend.
Gotcha. So thank you, first of all, Paul, for having me on today. So Tech Jackson, this is the third annual Tech Jackson conference that's taking place in the city of Jackson. And Tech Jackson is purpose basically to function as a workforce training initiative. We're funded by the W.K. Kellogg Foundation, but the goal is to highlight our largest economic sectors, those being technology, education, creativity, and healthcare. So again, September 23rd through the 25th. It'll take place on the 23rd and 24th, the Jackson Convention Center, and on the 25th, we'll be over at the Mississippi Museum of Art. So yeah, man, we're excited to be putting this on again this year.
And Soulfield Weekend happening this weekend as well, with two football games back to backs on Saturday and Sunday, and parties
Absolutely.
and music. And it was a great bit of synergy to combine Tech Jackson with
Mhm.
Soulfield Weekend.
Absolutely was. Especially, for both of our interest in dealing with high school and college students, and kind of introducing them to, the collegiate world and the workforce world. So it's almost like Tech Jackson is kind of playing more on the workforce side. Soulfield Weekend is kind of playing a little bit on the college side, but we're both meeting in the middle. So when the opportunity to work with Soulfield Weekend and visit Jackson presented itself, we all thought that it was a great idea, and it was a great energy to kind of move forward together.
A little deeper dive then into Tech Jackson. Can you tell me about some of the programs, some of the sessions, and people we may learn from this weekend?
Yeah, so I think one of the more engaging ones is that we're doing a day in the life of a college student, right? So we partner with Jackson State University. They're going to bring some of the students over and to spend some time talking with the high school students about their experiences in the day of a life of a college student. We also have a virtual reality presenter that's going to come with, the goggles and allow students an opportunity to kind of engage with that. We also will have robots and drones moving about the space, sanitizing and disinfecting for COVID. So there will be several very engaging and interesting series of conversations going on, and we just look forward to having the kids kind of be exposed to it, and for us to kind of learn what they think about it, right? Like, because that helps us to determine the level of interest and to what level of knowledge the students already have about these industries. So then we can go back to our corporate partners and kind of have a more in-depth conversation about specific directions to go in.
Yeah, I think you're going to take a high school student this weekend and a student maybe who does not have direction or doesn't have guidance and maybe inspire them as to what their next steps on their journey might be.
Absolutely. I mean, because the cool part about technology is it crosses over what you want to call like academic and vocation, right? So everybody that that's interested in robotics may not have to go to a 4 year university. Some people can go and get that kind of training, cybersecurity, security related training at some of our 2 year, junior college institutions. So we feel like it's a great opportunity for kids to kind of be exposed to the different options and the different career tracks that they might have a choice to choose from.
Yeah, real quick, Jai Jackson. I know for you, for me, for a lot of us who are pushing forward, Jackson's on the cusp, right? I mean, like
Absolutely.
we've got a lot of great things happening here.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's exciting for me in the role, and I'm fortunate enough to kind of see it every day and to deal with it every day and to kind of be on the front lines of the first phone calls that come through. And a lot of the stuff we can't really tell to the public, but the things that are coming public, is exciting with the new developments that we have going on in the city of Jackson. I would just kind of encourage the community to embrace the fact that Jackson is the last small large major city that's going through its urban renewal, which is a great thing. And I think that the most positive energy we can put in the air and the most positive contributions as individual citizens we can make towards the betterment of the city only puts us in a better situation. And like I tell my team, Jackson got next. That's my motto. we're up next. You know what I mean? So so I'm just happy to be here, man. Thankful for the opportunity to work with the city.
Why Jackson? Why Jackson, Mississippi? And why do you want to make it a better place?
Yeah, man. I mean, Mississippi, the state of Mississippi is home for me. I went to Jackson State, DI love, so that was my, Jackson was my second home. And I mean, it's, we're the capital city in, the state that's probably most often always overlooked. And there are a lot of successful people, national that are nationally and internationally successful that's from the state of Mississippi. And I just think that, it's a good opportunity for me to try to play my role in keeping that energy and that talent in Mississippi so that we can begin to reap the fruits of our true labor and our true roots to the state of Mississippi and our culture. So I'm just happy to be a part of the team and grateful. Like, we're kicking butt, Paul. We're kicking butt.
We're kicking butt all over the city of Jackson.
Absolutely, man.
We're going to put links to this weekend's Tech Jackson and Soulfield Weekend in our show notes. The Deputy Director of Economic Development for the city of Jackson, there he is, Jhai Keeton. Jhai, thanks for being here.
Thanks so much, Paul. Thanks for having me.